Welcome back to another episode of your...
Yes.
Guys, I'll get violent. I'll get real violent, dude. I'll get violent. Just please, let me get through the next 10 minutes, all right? Please, okay? And then we can do all the sound effects and all that. Welcome back to another episode of...
You go quick, there's an emergency in the front yard. There's a huge standing erect. It's almost 8 feet.
Bro, please, shut up! That's it, enough. Hayden, I see what you're doing. I don't like it. Welcome back to the night shift. You're working late and so are we. It's time to clock in. Guys, this is episode number 10. Crazy little run we've been on here. Over 2 million views in the past month on the night shift. Lots of cool stuff happening. So as you're watching this right now, I'm probably somewhere in New York City, the Hamptons, or Connecticut, getting completely and utterly obliterated, enjoying myself and having a little bit of what we call a vacation away from all this shit. I needed it. For this episode, let's get started with a little thing I like to call the Poet's Corner. Take it away, poet. Hello. Welcome back to the Poet's Corner. Tonight I've prepared a short piece for you called The Raid. Before we came, I had a job at Lowe's. I cared for garden tools, rakes, and hoes. Before we came, I had a kid named Sam. I made him pancakes with strawberry jam. Before we came, I was eating some soup and decided to join this Facebook group. It promised new friends and a whole lot of fun that would end with a raid on Area 51. Before we came, we armored our van and filled it with weapons like old pots and pans. When the raid began, when we first showed up, was when I saw our group leader, Jim, get blown up. When the raid began, we grabbed all the pans and said, let's run towards the gate as fast as we can. When the raid began and my Sam called for his mom, he fell behind and was turned to ash by a large carpet bomb. When the raid began, we got to the building battered and dirty. Our day got worse when they brought out the AC-130s. Yes, there were signs that said government property, but we needed to know and they shouldn't be stopping me. The whole plan was to meet E.T. and see his cool ride, but now my head and my body are on two different sides. 2.5 million people signed up for this day. They can't kill us all, is what we would say. At the field in Missouri where young Sam had played, there's a statue for all those that died in the raid. I guess it's cool to disintegrate in a shared desert tomb, but I'll just watch the live stream from my air-conditioned room. Wow. So if you were thinking about storming Area 51, I know a lot of people are going to do it. You may want to think twice. The U.S. military has some crazy firepower, and they are not scared to use it. So maybe just think about it. Contact your friends, tell them to think about it, and just watch from home. There's no reason to go to the desert. There's no reason to mess around. They can kill all of you. And I would just not do it. That's probably the best advice I could ever give anybody. And if you're going to go, just don't go. All right, so here's the deal. I'm going to tell a quick story. This episode was supposed to include a girl by the name of Emily Willis. On Instagram, I think it's like Emily Willis, like XXX or some shit. She was supposed to be sitting here talking about the state of the adult industry and how like the stepbrother, stepsister, like all that stuff works. And well, here's the deal. She didn't show up. She fucking dicked me over. She stood me up like some sort of sophomore ring dance or like junior prom day. She's not here. And so I don't have that portion of tonight's video for you. I'm assuming that she's going to come and do it again in the future. But even that, like, I'm not sure. That said, I will spill a little tea. She is the girl at Riley Reed's birthday party. One thing we haven't seen in a couple episodes is everyone's favorite segment of the night shift, toilet time with Spencer. A little bit more tea, and I'm hoping he didn't want to be the one to spill this. Should I do this, Andre?
No, you shouldn't.
Okay, so Andre's saying I shouldn't do it, so I'm gonna fucking do it. Spencer's moving out. Spencer's moving out of the Maverick house. I'm spilling the fucking tea, okay? He's probably gonna want to make a video about it, being the one to spill the tea, but guess what? I have a nightly news show, so I am the first to strike on everything. Spencer's moving out. Andre's taking his old room. Spencer is absolutely freaking loaded. The kid's got like 42 companies going, having to do with mindfulness, meditation, vibe sourcing, all of these different things. He's cranking on all cylinders. He spends about 14 to 15 hours a day on business calls. He's got 2 phones, and he doesn't need to live here anymore. Okay, he doesn't need to live here, so he's moving out. Andre's moving into his bedroom, David's moving into the next bedroom, and the back bunkhouse is gonna be open. And so for this video, I'm giving you the opportunity to tweet at me, and I'll be selecting one person to move into the Maverick bunkhouse. Tweet at me, tell me why you think you'd be a good fit for Maverick, and I'll select one of you guys who actually won't be able to move into the house because no one's moving into the house, okay? So that was all complete and utter lie. Wait, did I say over to you, Spencer, yet?
No.
That said, the first ever toilet time with Spencer from his new toilet, wherever his new toilet is, because I have no idea where he went. He just started moving out shit, and now he's gone. Over to you, Spencer.
You gotta wave that shit around.
That's what I am doing. See, but that's the thing. You're in the other room. You can't see what I'm doing in this episode of Toilet Time.
God, you're like hotboxing the bathroom with Sage.
Okay. Well, you want to tell the people what Sage is, huh? Well, you came all the way over here?
Sage.
Yep.
Good for cleaning the negativity in the air.
Yes. That's what I'd already said.
And the negative smells from your asshole.
Oh.
There you go.
There we go. That's actually on point. Thank you, Angel.
And finally tonight, the moment you guys have probably been waiting for, I got the chance to meet up with everyone's favorite OG butt model, Summer Rae. We took her 3 strange little dogs for a walk around a gang-infested, bullet-riddled park in North Hollywood. I don't know how we ended up at this place, but had a chance to talk to her about butts, dogs, the future of butts, the past butt, a lot of butt-related shit went down.
Non-existent competition.
Non-existent competition. And by the way, she spilled a lot more after we turned the cameras off. We should probably try to talk about some of that. Here it is, menial tasks with Summer Rae. Look at these dogs, dude. What's up? Kong. It's Kong.
Yeah, I didn't want to just go on a normal walk because we ain't basic bitches.
Welcome back to another installment of Menial Tasks. We are walking dogs with Summer Rae today. What's up, Summer?
You know, I'm just chilling.
We needed to find a location that was halfway in between our luxury living area and her luxury living area, and so we found the most hood park in all of Los Angeles. We're in North Hollywood. There's gang shootings going on all around us right now.
Yeah,
and here we are. So who the hell are these dogs? What's the deal with them? Why does this male dog have a bow? Like, what's good?
You know what? He does what he wants. You know, that's how I've always taught my boys to be. I'm not a regular mom. I'm a cool mom. So they kind of do their own thing. Okay, guys, this is Bugatti, aka Boogie in the house. He was supposed to be as big as him, or a little or as big as him, and then some shit went down.
Like some sort of chemical reaction?
Yeah, something went down. His name's Rari. This is my soulmate.
Okay.
Like soulmate for life.
Okay.
He's almost 4 years old.
And then what's the deal with it? So by the way, as you know, this one is very important to all of us in the Maverick family because he looks very much like our ex-favorite dog, Kong, who unfortunately was eaten by a large coyote, as you know. What's this dog's name?
This is Maserati. He's, I like to say that what you see is what you get. Like, if you want to judge a book by its cover, this is definitely the dog to do that. Like, he's just a fluffy dumbass.
Fluffy dumbass. Because I was going to say I wouldn't know what book to expect. A lot of people don't know this about me, but before I started working as a marketing expert, overall talented comedic genius, I was a dog walker, a professional dog walker. I ran a camp for dogs for 4 years in Greenwich, Connecticut. And what I used to do was I would drive around in a big expedition.
That's why you're handling him so well.
I would drive around on an expedition in the morning and I would pick up anywhere from 13 to 18 dogs at a time, all in the same expedition, and I would drive them to a camp, and another person with an expedition would drop off 13 to 18 dogs, and I would have 30 to 35 dogs in the camp with me at one time. All breeds, all kinds. I'm gonna drop a picture right here of me playing with some of the dogs. Let's talk about Challenger games.
Okay.
How did the Challenger games go for you? How do you think you performed?
I thought they were gonna say 1, 2, 3, you know, because some of the other people, they were being like 1, 2, 3, or 3, 2, 1, gunshot. Nothing. I was waiting for it. all of a sudden a gunshot goes off, everyone takes off. I'm like, and then I go.
You were sitting there
So-
ordering like Uber Eats or
Yeah,
some
I
shit.
was ordering
just-
some Postmates because
Yeah.
I don't Uber Eats. I'm a Postmater for sure.
Okay, they pay more for
And-
sponsorships.
So I just feel like I kind of like jit myself on that. Like I'm not saying I would come in first, but second for sure. Like.
Well, because let's be honest, nobody was going to beat Charlie Jordan. She was the
guess
fastest
what?
person on the
when
planet.
you have a scholarship for track, I mean, you should not be in the challenger game. That's like an NFL player, like coming here and like playing some fucking like football games with us little kids. Like that's not fair. Like
Yeah.
I've never ran track ever. Like we aren't on the same level, honey, sugar tits.
What do you think about Logan Paul's performance in the Challenger Games?
Well, Logan. Well, he's a little bitch, but we love him.
You are what some would say the OG Insta butt phenomenon, okay?
I mean, if you don't say that, you lying to yourself.
Right, okay. So I remember when I first started on Instagram, it was you and it was Jen Selter. Okay, you obviously know who Jen Selter is,
Yeah.
right? But you really turned it up a notch and took it to the next dimension.
Well, this is the thing.
Yeah.
A lot of people, a lot of girls who are doing the same like thing similar to me when I was doing it, they never evolve. They never do other stuff. It's just ass.
Right.
And it's just like, let's see more, baby girl. What's up? So I've just tried to be like, you know what? I ain't just an ass.
Right.
And those girls they just want to keep me in the booty.
We call that the crossover, classic crossover, and you've obviously done a great job of that. Do you have any competition?
You know what? My only competition is myself. How could I have any competition when nobody is me? Like, I ain't seen no competition now. None.
And you're obviously, making billions and billions of dollars off of
But billions.
the
yeah.
brains, the brawn, the butt, the brilliance, okay?
Exactly.
And by the way, shout out Golden Hour. Man, this is great.
How does this look?
Great.
I think we just need to turn this into a quick photo shoot.
I'm gonna stand like this for a sec.
I see like photos from this side of my face. I'm like, who is that bitch? Like, no. And then I see pictures of this face. I'm like, who is that bitch? Like, let me get her number.
This dog kind of looks a little bit like a pirate. Like he's got like a little mustache going. You see him? You see his face? He's like, I shiver me timbers. Arr, matey. Yeah, walk the
Well,
plank.
like, what is he though? That if he was a human?
This one, it would be like one of the Golden Girls, like Betty White. I want to talk really quickly about style because you've been you're a bit of a trendsetter.
You know all that like booty, wedgie, and like how much hate I got for pulling my pants up into my ass crack?
Yeah.
And now girls are marketing these like it's like the wedgie yoga pants. I used to do that shit. Everyone made fun of me. People called me the wedgie queen. And now I don't even do it as much because like I'm not really like obsessed with my butt as I used to be.
Yeah, I've noticed you kind of rolled back on the
You know
butt,
what?
on the
Because
butt
guess what?
stuff.
I'm not just about. I could still be doing the same thing, working out. I don't work out as much anymore, so I have to admit my butt isn't as nice. But because I used to work out every second, but it's like I like realized that's not me. That's not my identity. Like so many girls' identities nowadays are like their butt.
Yeah.
And it's like that's not me. There's more to me, okay? Yeah.
You were like the start of the ass. Like,
yeah.
model
There's
brigade,
girls
know?
like like the Jens and a few other girls posting pictures of their butt. I came in with the full videos and it changed the game.
Can you show them what you have? It looked like Bob Ross was on the back on your ass right now. So she's got Bob Ross in her ass.
Are you getting the
quite
good
literally.
angles? Because I need the good angles right now. I haven't been working out that much.
Summer, I think you're good. Okay, I think you're being a little
thanks.
hard on yourself right now.
I am really hard on myself, so.
But listen, why do you have Bob Ross in your ass crack right now? And by the way, I love Bob Ross. Huge fan. The way he draws trees, there's just something calming about
Does
it.
it just turn you on?
It does a little bit.
It's not hard to turn my butt.
I mean, I'm always kind of turned on. I'm like
Yeah,
a light
that's
switch,
what-
you know?
Yeah,
It just
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
go off. It's weird, especially being 34. Like, you'd think my sex drive would slow down. I would settle down and get like a nice wife.
I almost feel like it's speeding up. I
like
see
as
you
my-
with more and more girls. Actually, now that I think about it, me and Mike had plans for the 4th to hang out. I said, hit me up what we're gonna do. And I think he collected his bitches and said, fuck Summer. So I think he had all his little hoes around him and he didn't care about me. So
Wait a second. Wait.
Yeah, now you're scratching your head,
I
remembering about the 4th
don't remember
of July.
any of this. I don't.
Yeah,
I think I was.
that's convenient.
I wasn't even in LA on the 4th of July.
Yes, you were.
Damn it. I don't know what happened. I'll be honest.
I told
don't
you
know.
what
I feel like it
happened.
was probably your fault.
I told you, he's like, I can't fuck Summer. I'm gonna go with some bitches I can fuck. That's exactly
that could
what
have potentially happened. That
Yeah, like, I like Summer. I love Summer. Don't get me wrong. She's my BFF, but she's not fuckable. So I'm gonna hang out with some bitches I can slide up in.
No, but that said, Summer's one of those girls that you do bring around, even though you can't smash, because she's one of those girls that gets other girls. Because they're like, yo, there's Summer.
Yeah,
like,
you know,
he must be doing something, right?
Well, now I know why they let me hang out with them.
Spent about 15-20 minutes. I used to get $20 for a 15-minute dog walk. I think I'm in the wrong business now because this AdSense money ain't shit. Listen, that's all we have to do. We continue this walk. We don't have to keep filming it.
We just walk. Yeah, you just want to hang out. Let's go do some fun shit.
That's it. Another episode of Menial Tasks, walking dogs with the always classic Summer Rae. Summer, thank you so much for being on the show. Do you want to say anything, plug anything, tell them what to do, any of that stuff?
Just be great. That's all you gotta do.
Just be great. A woman, a few words. Thank you so much, Summer. Back to the studio and back to everyone's favorite nightly news show, The Night Shift.
Love you!
So that's it for tonight, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you enjoyed Summer Rae. Hope you enjoyed the Poets Corner, and hope you're not going to storm Area 51 because you're going to die. We will be getting more influencers on in the next week. Hint, Austin McBroom probably at his new house that no one's seen yet. We'll be getting more adult film stars on. We'll be getting more Buttery Toast. We're just going to keep on cranking the way we've been cranking. Hayden, why are you walking in here with my off-whites?
I'm
What?
trying to understand this. So this is an LA thing, or is it?
Yep.
This label.
It's a tag. It's like a tag.
Can we talk about this? Can we talk?
I don't care yet. Bring it on.
Okay. So, hello.
Have you been drinking tonight?
No, I've literally just started.
Okay, what do you got?
I got red label.
You can't say that. What are you drinking?
Drinking.
Yeah, just say like something that's not alcohol related.
I am drinking water. Clearly
Great.
piss water.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm drinking the same thing myself. Cheers. Now, what were
Cheers.
you saying about the shoes?
So, look. Okay.
By the way, this is Hayden.
Hello.
Logan's editor. He's edited every single video that Logan has ever had, yes, including that video. He's an incredible editor, probably the best on YouTube, okay?
Thank you so much.
And he lives in the bunkhouse that I just tried to get you to move into, jokingly. Here's Hayden. He's British. Go ahead.
So, okay. So, I've just moved here and I'm still trying to understand LA culture.
Yep.
This is the thing that baffles me a lot.
Okay.
So, what is it about this that basically means that you're cooler than everyone else?
Okay, so here's the deal. These shoes right here, these are called Nike Vapors, okay? Air Max Vapors. And they're probably about $100 pair of shoes, right? Then,
Why? $100?
oh, he doesn't even know where this is about to go, does he? They're probably $100 pair of shoes, all right? And so here's the deal. Then, a man by the name of Virgil Abloh from Louis Vuitton fame picked them up, put a little stamp on them, and clicked in a 20-cent tag over in China or some shit. And then I bought these sneakers for $1,150.
There are far better things you can do with your money, Mike.
Well, you said spetter, so I'm not quite
There's
sure
a
what that
far
means.
better way. There's a far better way of spending your money. Because this is what I'm trying to get. This is the same thing with Gucci. I personally think the Gucci shirts are some of the ugliest shit I've ever seen, ever. But yet, everyone in LA is wearing them as if it's the best shit.
Well, there's a fake
I
ass
think Evan
shoe,
got a
Bob.
Gucci shirt. What are you trying to call him out or something?
I'm calling out everyone who wears Gucci. I don't get
What
it.
my parents did.
I appreciate that.
I don't get it.
Listen, let's not talk about style tonight. First time we've ever had Hayden on camera. Hayden, what's going on, dude? Is Logan gonna be a daily vlogger again? What is the future of Logan's vlogging? Like, what the fuck is good, dude?
Daily vlogging never is. We've talked about it plenty of times where how unhealthy that can be and where that leads your mind to, well, self-destructive mindsets. And so
Yeah.
daily vlogging is never going to be a thing again.
Okay.
That is fine and we're happy with that. But what we're moving into now is very much how can we turn every single experience that Logan has into basically a standalone short film. That's what we want now. And what that means is we give them the footage and we spend pretty much days on it. How can we make this the best content possible? We need to make sure that the content lasts not just a day. We don't want it to last a week. We want it to last a month. We want it to have a really great rewatchability.
So
Daily
we're just-
vlogging doesn't have that anymore.
So what? Oh,
Hello.
it's like I've got someone over here refilling my water.
A magic
So Hayden, listen. So we're making top-notch quality content, guys.
longevity.
They're like little. Thank you so much.
Wow, that's magic.
Fantastic.
Yeah, cheers.
All right. Anyways, Hayden, you got to come on an episode of Impulsive. He will come on an episode of Impulsive. The Night
Anytime.
Shift is not a show to talk about serious topics like this. It's to talk about adult film stars, walking dogs with influencers, toast, and the murder of our friend, the Mop. That said, thank you for joining us for another episode of the...
Do that again? You said Johnny?
I didn't say Johnny.
You said Johnny, not-
I never said the word
Swear
Johnny.
to God.
Thank you for joining us. When did I say Johnny?
You just said Johnny us.
Thank you for joining us.
You
Thank you so much for joining. I said joining us. Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of everyone's favorite nightly news show, The Night Shift. Clocking out. We'll see you guys again on the next one. Peace. See you later. Evan, you want to come over here and be in the last second because you just walked in?
Yeah. I refill this shit. That's it.
That's it. All right, clip it. I'm gonna throw it on the card.
You know what? I ain't a basic hoe. You ain't a basic hoe. So.